it is race day and we are here, of course, at Utica Rome Speedway. Tonight is sort of a special night, sort of not a special night. It is, I think, 2,400 to win for the modifieds, 30 laps, but there are the Rush Series crate late models that are here today. So hopefully the track slicks out but doesn't at the same time. If it does slick out, it'll definitely help us, but stay tuned for some racing.
Oh, if that tire grows, it takes less year.
Right, so you're trying to figure out when that one grows, what you got to do to this side or whatever.
Yeah, on the right rear to keep our left rear dry.
So serious. Psst. Tell me what you're doing.
Oh, taking a turn out of it because the right rear tire grew like a little over a quarter of an inch. The right rear tire grew, so it's taking left rear out of the car. So we're dropping this down just a little bit. Try and keep our left rear.
Alrighty, so there are 24 mods. The top 4 are transferring. Actually, all are transferring. Top 4 are handicapping because we are doing handicapping this week. Looking at lap times, Brandon was really sending it in there, and he ended up 5th fastest out of all the cars. He actually beat Matt Shepard's lap time, which is pretty amazing for this little motor we got. So I think with the lineups, we're starting 3rd in the second heat. I think we have a couple big guys, but it should be a pretty good heat. I think they're gonna do a little bit changes, only because I think he was a little loose coming off the turn, but that could just be because he was really sending it. But I think it'll be a pretty good night. Alrighty, so he is starting 3rd in the second heat. All are transferring, but I think the top 4 are handicapping.
Laux, another one who's a former Southern Tier driver, now joining us in upstate New York on Friday nights. Laux right now running in 6th, outside looking in on one of those handicap spots. Battle for fifth now. Allen, Laux, Rusty, Smith, all going at it. Allen, a Sportsman graduate. Laux and Rusty Smith, Southern Tier drivers, duking it out for fifth. Dahl outside looking in on a handicap spot though.
Expected after running really well in hot laps. He finished fifth, and they were only taking, well, handicapping 4, they're taking all, but he just said it didn't feel like it did at hot laps. I'm trying to remember what he said exactly, because he's very shy. There's no bottom. He said there was no bottom. There's just no bottom. So that's where he was running, and it just wasn't working. So it put him in 14th, I believe. But we'll see how it goes. Let's see if my predictions are right. 14. Rolling up for the feature. What are your thoughts, Dad?
Gonna be a tough one. The track's slick from late models. So, I don't know. Wish we had a chain to throw on the back of Shepard because he starts ahead of us.
Very true. See what happens.
Well, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Clear the dance floor, freshen your glass, find the best seat in the house. The Modifieds are ready to dance. We are quickly under yellow. Car over the bank, the 23 of Brandon Laux. Around and over the bank in 3 and 4. And that the reason for our opening lap yellow. We got enough cars across. We did complete lap number 1.
roller coaster for us. So there was one caution throughout the whole 30 laps, and it was for Brandon. He went over the berm in turn 3 and literally scared me to death. I thought he was a goner. But he came back out, nothing was wrong with the car, so he started last and then drove his little butt all the way up to 16th, which is where we have been finishing for the past couple of weeks. So definitely underpowered. We just need that little more giddy up and go. But he is working his butt off, and we can't wait to have our other motor up and running. So hopefully things go a little bit better for him next week.